Welcome to Travel Range. Today we are bringing you the 25 greatest natural wonders of the world. Mighty glaciers, awe-inspiring peaks, and plains teeming with wildlife. We certainly live in a large, complex world. Wonderful world. And while listing all of Mother Nature's best hits would take a lifetime, we believe these out-of-this-world sceneries and awe-inspiring treasures are worth a look. From Arizona to Antarctica, these destinations should be at the top of your bucket list. Number 25. Angel Falls. Angel Falls in Venezuela, the world's highest waterfall, is undoubtedly one of the most beautiful. The most breathtaking vistas conceivable. The fall drops 807 meters to the jungle below after launching from the summit of a tabletop hill. Much of the water condenses into mist before reaching the ground. Angel Falls' overall height is 979 meters when all of its cascades and rapids are included. Angel Falls is difficult to visit due of its isolated position within Canayman National Park. Despite this, the gorgeous atmosphere and awe-inspiring landscape make it well worth the effort. Number 24. Giant's Causeway. The Giant's Causeway, located at the base of high cliffs on Ireland's northeast coast, is a natural granite formation that appears to have been fashioned by a giant. The hexagon-shaped basalt column's honeycomb structure looks to be too mathematically flawless to have been molded by natural forces. It took 60 million years for tectonic plate movement to occur. Lava flows and erosion shaped the stepping stone columns into their current form. Cliff-top pathways provide excellent views of the rocks, and a flight of stairs leads down to the water's edge. Number 23. Pali Coast. The Pali Coast is one of Hawaii's most famous, dominating and defining the northwest of Kauai. As well as photographic vistas, its massive craggy cliffs soar 1,200 meters above the glittering sea. The Pacific Ocean's waves, with picturesque beaches and coves concealed underneath because of the rough terrain, is so remote that the only way to visit is by trekking, kayaking, or helicopter with breathtaking views. There are vistas wherever you look. While it is well known for its appearance in Jurassic Park, The Magnificent, over the years, this stunning stretch of shoreline has been in a number of films and television series. Number 22. Mount Everest. Mount Everest, as the tallest peak in the world, draws climbers of all kinds, from experienced mountaineers to inexperienced climbers prepared to pay large sums of money to qualified guides in order to finish a successful ascent, although some 8,000ers such as K2 are far more difficult to scale. Many intrinsic threats remain on Mount Everest, such as altitude sickness, weather, and wind. At Sherpas and mountaineers labor tirelessly at the foot of Everest to prepare for their journey to the peak. Number 21. Pulpit Rock. One among the most well-known and incredible, Pulpit Rock, a renowned site in Norway, is located in the southwest of the nation, overlooking the gorgeous Leisfjorden. The steep cliff, formed during the last ice age, towering 604 meters above its surroundings, providing breathtaking views of the deep, black seas and stunning landscapes below. Pulpit Rock attracts a large number of tourists each year due to its amazing attractiveness. Number 20. Wadi Rum. In southern Jordan. Wadi Rum is a desert valley famed for its stunning landscape. There are no lasting solutions. There are no villages in this remote desert region, but nomadic tribes travel through on occasion. Although dunes are commonly associated with deserts, Wadi Rum is home to sandstone mountains and towering cliffs. Cliffs made of granite, the striking reddish-orange tones that give the place an unearthly appearance. Several science fiction films have been brought here to imitate the Red Planet. Visitors can ride a camel over the beautiful desert and camp under the gorgeous star-studded sky. Number 19. Lake Baikal. Lake Baikal, the deepest and oldest lake on the planet, is said to have some of the cleanest water on the planet and the purest water available. To top it all off, the massive freshwater lake includes more water than all of North America's Great Lakes, combined with so many laurels under its belt. It is no surprise that Lake Baikal is known as the Pearl of Siberia. While the lake is beautiful when the summer light glints off its black waters, it is even more stunning in the winter, when it freezes nearly 2 meters deep in places, whether it is ice skating or skiing. Lake Baikal is a nature lover's dream, whether sailing over its surface or trekking along its gorgeous shores. Number 18. The Maldives. The lovely Maldives archipelago is located in the Indian Ocean. Beautiful. The Maldives have a tropical environment close to the equator. Perfect for year-round beach days, this low-lying island group is renowned for luxury and unhurried living. The Maldives designer choose from underwater villas, overwater villas, and floating villas. A mix of there is also an underwater restaurant where you can eat with tropical fish. To unwind in the Maldives, you can sip on drinks and sunbathing with a dive expedition to spice things up. Number 17. Banff National Park. Banff, Canada's oldest national park, is filled with breathtaking landscapes. The park is set among the splendor of the Canadian Rockies and features numerous stunning lakes, featuring the park's crown jewel, Lake Louise, and the much-photographed Moraine Lake. It is also a great area to watch glaciers, ice fields, and animals such as elk, deer, and moose. As well as bears, the park attracts 3 million people every year as a year-round tourism destination. They come for winter activities, as well as hiking and camping in the summer. Number 16. Salar De Uyuni. Salar De Uyuni, located in the Andes Mountains, is the world's biggest salt flat, the Breath. During the dry season, the salt produces an endless white landscape. Yet the area is most magnificent. During the rainy season, when it is submerged in water, the blue sky's reflection creates. Although some people insist on viewing the salt, the environment is magnificent and bizarre. One of them is, it is one of the most interesting sites to visit in South America, as well as a significant nesting habitat for flamingos. Number 15. Yellowstone. Yellowstone is the granddaddy of American national parks, having been established in 1872. It was formed in 1872 and it is the oldest city in the world. When it was originally found, legends of its splendor circulated, and the region were dismissed as falsehoods and fantastic tales. You can understand why. There are exploding geysers here. There are steaming hot springs. The Grand Prismatic Spring, for example, is a genuine rainbow of incredible hues due to the varying temperatures and minerals as the waters spread out. There is even the Grand Canyon to consider. Yellowstone National Park is a granite natural marvel. This location is a wonderful emblem of must-see natural beauty. Number 14. Iguazu Falls. Iguazu Falls on the Argentine-Brazilian border is the world's greatest waterfall system, with over 275 cascades, falls, and drops. As a result, it is the only waterfall that can compete with, if not outperform, Victoria Falls. Beautiful falls stream over the Parana Plateau for about 3 kilometers in total. The undisputed highlight is Devil's Throat Canyon. The Brazilians are the finest example of this. Sides observation deck where you will be welcomed with swarming sheets of water and a loud roar, as well as a fine spray. The falls are a delight to explore with thick jungle around them. Visitors can enjoy boat rides down with Iguazu River or hike the adjacent walkways and trails. Number 13. Sahara Desert. The Sahara is the world's biggest scorching desert, spanning much of northern Africa and nearly the size of the United States. Contrary to common assumption, enormous sand dunes do not exist, constitute only a little portion of the Sahara. The majority of the desert is made up of desolate, stony plateaus. With only a smattering of sand on average, the Sahara receives fewer than 3 inches of rain each year. Even in the wettest sections of the Sahara, it may rain just once or twice a week, and then not rain for years. Number 12. Galapagos Islands. The Galapagos Islands are a great place to see what prehistoric creatures could have looked like. The animals are unlike anything else on the planet and include giants, tortoises, and frightening-looking iguanas. They provide the motivation for Charles Darwin's contentious theory of evolution. On the Origin of Species, a book published in the 19th century, this archipelago contains 18 main islands located about volcanic activity generated and continues to form the islands 550 miles off the coast of Ecuador. Number 11. Pamukkale. Pamukkale, which translates to Cotton Castle in Turkish, is a surreal environment in western Turkey. It is well known for its white terraces. The terraces are constructed of travertine, a sedimentary rock deposited by water from hot springs with a high mineral concentration. For thousands of years, people have bathed in its waters. The Pergamon monarchs erected the ancient Greek city of Hierapolis on top of the hot springs. At the site, the ruins of the baths and other Greek monuments may still be seen. Number 10. Zhangjiajie National Forest. Zhangjiajie National Forest in northwest Hunan Province has some of the most stunning scenery in China. The picturesque location is known for its hundred of pillars and peaks that dot the Wuling mountain range. Apart, these amazing karst structures are often veiled in mist. Tower above 200 meters, they soar above the crashing waves of the ravines and gorges, with beautiful rivers, lakes, and waterfalls. Number 9. The Northern Lights. Amazing natural phenomena, polar lights with intriguing hues, patterns, and solar activity causes swirls. Winter is the greatest time to see them, when the evenings are longer. The further north and away from cities you go, the clearer your perspective. You may even join treks into the woods to witness the dazzling lights from remote. Stay in cozy cottages and campsites. Number 8. Great Barrier Reef. The Great Barrier Reef is the world's biggest coral reef system. It stretches over 1,400 kilometers and has 900 islands visible from orbit. Huge ecosystem, the finest methods to enjoy the sea are either snorkeling or scuba diving. Boat tours, kayaking, and even helicopter rides give views of the reef's enormous-sized dolphins, gentle cruising across blue waves, underwater viewing of sea turtles, and the reef itself is a unique experience. Number 7. Antarctica. Antarctica is the world's coldest, driest, and windiest continent, and is the highest elevation continent. Although nearly all of Antarctica is technically a desert with ice covering it, Antarctica, because much of the continent is above sea level, it is colder than the Arctic. The Arctic Ocean covers the northern polar zone, transporting heat via the ice pack A penguin colony in Antarctica with blue whales and orcas. Number 6. Mount Bromo. Mount Bromo is an active volcano in East Java that is part of the Tengger Massif. At 2,329 meters, it is not the tallest peak in the massif, but it is the most well-known. The location is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Java. The volcano's crater has been blasted off, and the crater within is continually emitting white smoke. It is bothered by the sea of sand, which is made mostly of fine volcanic sand. Overall, the impression is unsettlingly uncanny. Number 5. Victoria Falls. Victoria Falls dwarfs Niagara Falls with its massive curtain. The length of 1,708 meters and 108 meters high, epic proportions. Victoria Falls is the world's biggest waterfall. Awe-inspiring. The unending rush of water down the cliff is nearly unbelievable. Fittingly, the roaring gorge below and the fine spray in the air, the smoke that thunders in the Lozi language, embraced by Victoria Falls on the Zambia-Zimbabwe border is a sight to see. Number 4. Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon is world famous, largest. Every canyon in the world must be seen to be appreciated. Visit the north, south, east, or west rims. It is always a massive light and shadow sculpture traversing a stunning area. There are trails and viewpoints all over the national park. Cape Royale on the North Rim offers sweeping views of the canyon. Can steep, winding pathways even reach the canyon floor, nearly a mile down in some spots? Number 3. Ha Long Bay. Ha Long Bay in northern Vietnam looks like something out of a dream novel. With its dozens of karst limestone islets of all forms and sizes, Ha Long means descending dragons, which describes the silhouette of the limestone outcrops that protrude from the ocean at 3046. Which describes the silhouette of the limestone outcrops that protrude from the ocean. Some of the islands have lakes, while others are hollow, with a vibrant fairyland of grottos on the interior. An overnight boat cruise is a great way to spend the night. Enjoy the splendor of the bay and visit as many islands as possible. Number 2. Amazon Rainforest. The Amazon jungle has 390 billion trees if you live long enough. Sure, this figure is mind-boggling, but the Amazon rainforest is amazing, spanning around 34% of the Amazon Basin, a tropical jungle of immense size. 60% of the rainforest is mostly in Brazil, with tiny percentages in Peru and Colombia. The jungle has a distinct flora and wildlife. Number 1. Serengeti Migration. The Serengeti ecosystem covers northeastern Tanzania and southwest Kenya. The world's greatest mass migration of terrestrial animals occur here, and one of the most amazing animal occurrences. Millions of wild beasts and zebra migrate 300 miles from the southern Serengeti to and from Tanzania to the Masai Mara National Reserve in Kenya. Great Migration is perhaps Africa's finest safari extravaganza and the world's greatest natural beauty. That's all from today.